she had a show. She was a dancer, like a go-go dancer. She had a show with Wu-Tang and was like on stage with them. And then we went to an after party with them, and it was just a vibe. It was really, really cool. But then we get back to her apartment the next day. She's like, well, my friend wants us to go to his house and work for him for like 2 or 3 days. And, you know, my money hungry self, I'm like, work for him? Like, do what? What kind of money we talking about? And she was like, well, it's in Vancouver. It's a really nice house. He owns this clothing brand. And the work is paying like, I think it was like $500 a day or something crazy. So I'm like, I could pay for my trip if I go do this. Girl, we hop in some van. Now that I think about it, it's just like, okay, wait. It sounds crazy.
You hopped in a van?
Yes, we hopped in a van.
Welcome to the 8090 podcast, where we talk about all things wild and reckless from the past and present.
Because every day is so damn different.
Welcome back to another episode of the 8090 podcast, y'all.
Hey, turn up.
I'm your host, Shara, the filmmaker mom.
And I'm Mykah the Maven.
Welcome back. Okay, so
GLAMAOUS, we're flying first class up in the sky, popping champagne, living the life in the fast lane. And I won't pay for the glamorous. Oh, flossy.
Okay. Summer is almost here.
We got 6 weeks, and by the time y'all see this, probably like 6 days
No.
to unbig this back before summer is on attack.
Okay, it's time. Get to work. Get that body going. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And get them sit-ups right. And tuck your tummy tight. And do your crunches like this.
Get in, not breathe. Get up, check your wig. That is the Kanye that we miss.
Oh, yes, we do.
Okay, that's the last song outbreak for today.
Okay. Travel.
Do you have any travel plans coming up?
I did.
Oh, sorry. You have to say it like that.
I did. We did have travel plans. Taking my daughters to Disney for her 5th birthday. God willing, that still happens. But right now, no.
Okay, well, that's going to happen.
I want to go to Thailand. I'm going to be 35 this year.
Why do you want to go to Thailand so bad?
I just want to go somewhere that's pretty. Out of the country that I've never been before.
Okay.
Thailand is very pretty.
You like Thai food?
Yes.
Okay, look.
I tore up some pad thai yesterday.
I tore up some pad thai yesterday.
I just had some chicken pad thai from Best Thai up the street. Girl, Best Thai is bomb.
I don't think maybe I just don't order the right thing.
What have you tried?
I don't know. Don't remember.
Oh, you're going to have to go to Best Thai with me sometime, because even the egg rolls, like, they have regular food too. And it's, them egg rolls. And you like egg rolls, I've heard.
Yes, I do like egg rolls.
Okay.
Kind of.
Yes, you do.
Depends on where they're from.
Well, these ain't no Jack in the Box egg rolls.
First of all, don't get it jacked, because those Jack in the Box egg rolls popped in the air fryer for an extra 3 or 4 minutes.
I didn't realize they were made with pork. And I got these said egg rolls because I remembered what you said. Oh, Mykah said these egg rolls were fire. Girl, tore them egg rolls up. The next day I told Ryan, I said, I'm going to go get some more egg rolls. Got them and I hated them. I said, are these the same egg rolls?
Yeah, it depends. Did you go to the same Jack in the Box?
Yes.
Ooh, different person was working. It really depends on the time, the day, the person. It just depends.
They didn't taste like pork egg rolls the night before, but the next day when I got them again, I said, this is disgusting. I can't eat it.
Dang, I hate that for you.
Yeah.
But anyway, you want to go to Pad Thai. Ciao. You want to go to Thailand.
I just want to go somewhere. I'm going to be 35. I cannot be in Dallas for my birthday. I
know that's right.
35. I have to go somewhere.
35 is wild, actually.
It is. I can't believe it. God willing, I make it to my 35th birthday. Lord, please let me see 35.
Yeah, you definitely going. We good. You don't even got to say all that. We got you going.
Yes.
No, I feel you though.
What about you? Do you have travel plans?
I do have some travel plans coming up. May is going to be a heavy travel month for me. I travel a lot. I've always traveled a lot ever since I was a little kid. I even have a picture of my parents holding me as like a tiny baby in the airport. Like the baggage claim is above my head and everything. So I just have, that's why I think I love it so much now being in the airport. But yes, in May, girl, listen to this lineup. My Auntie Kim is graduating, so that's California on May 13th, which is Mother's Day weekend. I don't know if I'm going yet, but she really wants me to go. She's trying to guilt trip me into going. May 13th. May 22nd, my god sister is graduating from Yale, and that's Connecticut? So California, Connecticut. May 31st is the tech conference in Atlanta. Trabaja. Well, it's not Trabaja's tech conference. It's called Render ATL.
Oh, okay.
Trabaja's just going to be there. But that's literally California, Connecticut, ATL 1 week right after the other. So that's my lineup that I have that I'm like gearing up for. But yeah, we going to travel.
What about your birthday?
That is for my birthday. Oh. Yeah, I'm not really tripping. I mean, it's 32. I'll just, like you said, just be happy to celebrate another birthday. Probably do something low key for that. I'm not really tripping off that, but I just want to be prepared to go to those 3 things. That's my gift to myself because the way I travel, child, I just need to be ready. My hair, clothes. I need a new suitcase.
Oh boy.
It's time for me to really upgrade my suitcase. All of this just getting a suitcase from like Target.
You buy your suitcases from Target?
I have, yeah. Oh. Why you say that? Where you get yours from?
TJ Maxx.
Oh, well, I used to have that, but I'm just over it like that. Like, I need like a real deal.
Girl, what's a real deal? Who?
Like Ramwa? Well, there's a lot of like high quality suitcases that really makes a difference. It makes a difference for how long it lasts. Because, girl, them TJ Maxx and Ross suitcases,
you throw them about one good time.
Yeah.
You come out and your wheel be...
Yeah, wheel all cockeyed. Yeah, you can't drag it right. It's not spinning properly. Like, no, I don't have to. As much as I travel, I need some luggage that's going to keep it with me. I actually saw some Bluetooth luggage that follows you in the airport. Let me find out.
Sounds like Mykah.
I need that, kind of. Because I don't want you to fucking miswire and skedaddle off with all my shit. But no, I just want some really fancy luggage. And I was so embarrassed when I went to go see Goldman Sachs. Girl, because my handle got stuck. And I'm literally leaving this penthouse apartment with his bougie ass. And he's like, this suitcase is real ghetto. I was like,
He said that?
Yes, girl, because he was carrying it. Girl, the handle wouldn't come up. The wheel was jacked. I was just like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. So I need to really step it up.
Yeah. Okay.
And get some real deal luggage. But
so is that gonna be your birthday gift to yourself? Or is that gonna come before May?
I don't know.
Oh.
Real deal luggage costs a real deal price now. Like a carry-on for the one I was looking at, I think it's like $550.
Would you ever buy designer luggage?
I would. I like that, what is it?
Louis Vuitton?
No, I don't think
Versace?
it was Louis. It was it Goyard?
No. I'm talking about Louis Vuitton or Versace or something.
Well, Goyard is up there with that. But, I mean, yeah, I would. I would get that.
As a carry-on?
Yeah, I wouldn't want it as a check, just because my friend used to work at the airport, and he told me all about like what goes on when you check your bag at the airport.
What goes on?
Girl, they got dogs down there. Everybody just be worried about them dogs at TSA. Child, please. They go through your stuff. Most airlines have to leave a note, but some of them don't. That's how my wine got stolen out of my bag from Spirit Airlines. And I was not flying there like because I wanted to. I was forced to. But yeah, like they go through your shit, like re-scan it. Your bag only doesn't get scanned at the beginning. Like it's a lot. So
Wow.
yeah, that's why people be locking their stuff up, all that good stuff. But yeah, I want to step that up. That's actually a good birthday gift. I'm gonna think about that.
It's a grown woman birthday gift.
It is. But anywho,
I want to know about the time you first traveled as an adult without your parents. Like, what's the first girls trip you went on with your friends, or did you go by yourself?
My first experience traveling by myself as an adult, I think it was like a spring break situation. I thought you said internationally before, but
Oh, it can be international.
okay. Yeah, it was a spring break trip. We went to Mexico. I mean, it was fun. Really just drunk the whole time. So
You were drunk the whole time.
yes,
Okay.
from the moment we get to the airport to like 3 days in. That last day, you got to bounce back. Otherwise, you might not make it out. So that was the first one. But I was so, like I said, I'm so conditioned to travel that I'm that traveler in the group that's like, I don't miss flights. I'm not running after no flight. It's a smooth ride. Actually, no, I almost missed a flight with you. Remember when we went to Atlanta?
Oh, no.
Girl, yes, you do. Remember that?
Refresh me.
When I went through security, I'm so dyslexic. When I went through security, and they always stop me because I always either have my hair out like this, or I have dreads or passion twist or whatever, and they stop me because they think something's in my head.
Yes.
But this time, girl, they gonna say I had bomb residue on the front of my sweatshirt, and I thought I was getting punked. No shit, bomb residue. The fuck? I was so mad because I'm like, first of all, why are you using that word? Don't say that and then be looking at me, and now you got everybody looking at me like I'm, carrying a bomb. And so I was like, excuse me, what? And she was like, yeah, it's alerting that you have bomb. What even is that? So I'm just I'm walking around with bombs. I know I have big titties, but these aren't bombs. So anyway, so she has to double search me or pat. She's like, we got to get a female person over here to pat you down from the rooter to the tutor. Now, she didn't say that. I'm saying that. But still. And so the guy behind me was like, it's okay. It's all right. He was trying to calm me down because he could tell I was getting riled up, but I don't want to end up on the no-fly list. Ooh. So I wasn't like doing too much, but I'm just like looking at these, like, y'all got me that. Like, probably should have calmed down. Anyway, as we got through it, whatever, obviously I didn't have a bomb on me. He was like, look, let's go take some shots. Complete stranger. And I was just so razzle-dazzled that I needed a shot of tequila to knock off the edge.
Did it take the edge off?
It did. Good. Almost too much edge was off because didn't they ask you where I was on the plane?
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah. And you got there before me.
I did, because I don't miss flights. I'm telling you, unless something traumatic like that happens where they accuse me of carrying a bomb.
So you've never physically ran through the airport?
I mean, I've had to like power walk through that hole, but I'm not finna. No, this is not middle school. I do not have a rolly backpack. I'm not finna run to class like Dragon Ball. No.
I did once.
Of course you did. And did you make it?
I did. I had just had Parker. I went to DC to film a wedding.
Are you a get there 2 hours before?
No.
That's fine. That's why y'all running.
I'm not trying to be. I don't like sitting in the airport.
Why?
I just don't like it. Look, when I go on trips, I already can't sleep the night before because my adrenaline is so high from wanting to travel.
Okay.
So by the time I get to the airport, I just want to get there enough time, get me through security. I'm going, and a few minutes before it's time to board, I'm there. I do not like sitting in the airport. Well, this particular time, I was in DC. I think Obama was still in office. I said, let me just stop by the White House one more time. Girl, went and parked. Got out. I'm trying to take pictures of the White House, whatever. I'm leaving. Well, the traffic is bad.
Yeah, which is why they say get places early, because you don't know.
So, girl, I'm about to miss my flight. Here I go. Camera still around my neck from the wedding that I just left filming. I'm running. Well, them Nike shoes got some grip on them. Let me tell you.
I'm embarrassed.
It took one good time. My foot says, skirt. Here I go, sliding. across the floor in the middle of the airport as I am trying to run through so I don't miss this flight because I'm breastfeeding. I slid across I was so embarrassed.
Did
if I
people
wasn't
see
about
you?
to miss that flight, I would have stayed on the ground.
Oh.
Did they see me? They said, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?"
That is embarrassing as shit.
I said, "I'm fine." Girl, I got up and kept running.
Not you kept running.
I had to. I was about to miss my flight. And so now, every time, Ryan is like, "You're the worst person with flights. Don't be running through the airport again and fall out." It was so embarrassing.
I know
That is my most embarrassing moment ever. Like, I was sore after that. My camera lens, like, slid across the floor, too.
That's horrible.
It was horrible. So since then, I said, okay, I'm not going to be as late. So I try to do better, but now I have Clear, so it gives me a little more time. But
see, I'm totally different. I don't mind waiting because I'd rather wait than have to go through the stress and anxiety of like, can I cut you in line? My flight's about to leave. I hate that shit.
I would never ask that.
Really? Oh, I'll ask it. I've had to do that before because I was cutting it close. And then I got there and then it was delayed. And I was like, oh, I just cut all them damn people for nothing. But no, I hate that. I don't want to run for no flight. Maybe not 2 hours for sure.
Yeah.
Because I know what I'm doing, especially leaving out of this airport. But if it's an airport I don't know, because you mess around, you got to take a tram.
Oh, yeah. I won't. If I have to go to DFW, I will not do that.
Yeah.
But Love Fields, no, I'm not sitting there for 2 hours. But definitely DFW, yes, because you do have to get on the tram. Yeah, no.
I've met some cuties at the airport, though, being early. I met Elijah O'Connor, the guy that stared at Diddy like that. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to put it right here so y'all know what we're talking about. The stare back at Diddy on The Voice.
One with the...
Yes.
Oh.
And he's about to be on a show on We TV, I think, or BET, one of those, some gospel show. Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, you run into a lot of... And I ran into Gabrielle Union at LAX.
Is she tall?
She is tall.
Oh.
Yeah, she's tall. She's from the Bay, too. Bay girls stand up. Bay girls do it better. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like me. Anyway. Yeah, so that's why I like going to... Have you ever been an airport traveler where you go in your pajamas and a scarf?
No.
Don't make that face, girl.
Have you?
Hell no. No, I'm kidding. Of course I have. But I did that like one too many times, and my dad was just like, it's like you should be dressed when you go to the airport. And I'm like, it's an early morning. He was like, you just never know. And ever since then, I was like, you're right. And then like I think 1 or 2 times later when I traveled, I met Gabrielle Union, and I was like, oh my God, my dad was right. So now it's like airport outfits. I'll at least do either. If I don't do a light beat, it's sunglasses.
Oh.
I don't care what time of day it is.
Really?
I will wear sunglasses in the airport midnight, 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Don't matter.
Okay. Okay. I'm usually comfortable when I go. I have worn some heel boots once, and I was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, I'll be comfortable for sure. The only time I wore heels was going to Vegas. Revert back to our first episode 00, to know more about that.
Oh my God.
But so what was your first? So I talked about mine, Cancun, spring break. Yours was Vegas by yourself?
It was a girls' trip. We were turning 21. So it was me and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5 other girls. We were all turning 21. I think only one of us at the time was over 21, and one girl was only 20. So I'm like, how's this gonna work? And everywhere you have to be 21.
She didn't have a fake ID?
She was gonna use her sister's ID. Yeah. Her sister was on the trip with us, but they don't look alike. But yeah, so Vegas was our first trip. Like you said, when you went to Mexico, lots of drinking. We actually ran into Ray J at, I think the Luxor had some club there. And I have this picture of him. And as soon as I was about to walk up to him, this other girl went and got in his face. So I literally have the picture of Ray J and this girl, and he's like all up in my camera, but he's leaning over to hear what the girl had to say to him.
You still have the picture?
I do. If I can find it, I'll put it here. But yes, this is the picture of Ray J. So yeah, we were in Vegas. I don't know if you went when they had the Christian Auditor Club, like the Pirates of the Caribbean, where they used to. Oh, well, yeah, they used to have that whole, I think it was by Treasure Island, the Christian Auditor Club, where they had like the big shipwreck and it would like sink and then it would come back up.
Oh no, that sounds dope though.
Oh yeah, it was really fun. So I think one of us, we ended up staying at the Diamond Resort or something, where you do the timeshare, whatever.
Yeah.
That's where we stayed because that was like the biggest suite we could get to fit everybody. Well, Brittany, once again, my best friend, she was a drinker. And back then, she knows, she said she was mean. But like, I was the mom of the group, the one to never be drunk, but
Why am
everyone
I
else
not
was drunk.
surprised?
And she got drunk this particular night. We were at the Christian Auditor Club just dancing. She was with this white guy. Like, I have pictures of her with this white guy tearing him up.
Not tearing him
dancing. Just drunk. Girl, she had ended up on the phone talking to somebody. We left that club because we were like, the bartender was giving us all these lemon drops for free.
Oh,
and I didn't
the
want
lemon drop
them.
era.
Yeah, I didn't want them, so I kept giving them to Brittany and Ashley. Well, I guess Brittany had one too many because we had left and went to another casino. She's sitting in the chair on the phone, falls straight back out of the chair, hits the ground, still on the phone, gets up, still on the phone.
Who's she talking to? The white man?
No, I don't know who she was talking to. Maybe her boyfriend. Girl, next morning she wakes up, entire eye black. She had a black eye from hitting that ground. She said, oh my gosh, I'm never drinking again. 2 hours later, we get to going. You know when they used to sell those big, like instrument-shaped drinks?
Yeah, like a hand grenade.
Yes, she got a guitar full. Had that thing strapped around her neck with a straw.
She left Fat Tuesday.
Yes.
Dang.
Yeah, black eye for the rest of the trip. And I mean big black. So she did have on sunglasses for the rest of the trip.
Oh my God.
So that was my first time that I ever
Oh, we love a good girls trip.
Yeah.
We love a good girls trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vegas was like a frequent, because I lived in the Bay. So like Vegas and LA, top traveled places when I was like starting to travel. So once I became like of age, I was tired of going there. And I don't understand how people that I went to high school with, they still get so excited about Vegas. And it's like, we done been there about literally 30 times.
Yeah, I think I've only been like 6 times, but I'm kind of past it now.
Yeah,
Same with Miami. Like, I'm trying to go out of the country now.
Yes, stamp me up. But, I mean, it's a good time for what it is. Vegas is always a vibe. But, yeah, I think my craziest trip was when I went to Canada to visit Jasmine, my cousin. Girl, first of all, I did not know I had got some Canadian money. And there's a scratch and sniff on Canadian money, and it smells like maple. It was so dope. But the craziest thing that we did while I was out there, she had a show. She was a dancer, like a go-go dancer. She had a show with Wu-Tang and was like on stage with them. And then we went to an after party with them, and it was just a vibe. It was really, really cool. But then we get back to her apartment the next day. She's like, well, my friend wants us to go to his house and work for him for like 2 or 3 days. And, my money hungry self, I'm like, work for him? Like, do what? What kind of money we talking about? And she was like, well, it's in Vancouver. It's a really nice house. He owns this clothing brand. And the work is paying like, I think it was like $500 a day or something crazy. So I'm like, I could pay for my trip if I go do this. Girl, we hop in some van. Now that I think about it, it's just like, okay, wait. It sounds crazy.
You hopped in a van.
Yes, we hopped in a van. We hopped in a van, but like somebody she knew. So I don't know. I don't know why I trusted her. So she's younger than me too. So she really could have had me in some wildness. But anyway, we hop in the van. We get to this house that's like in the cuts. Like we have driven through Canada. I'm talking trees, windy snow, everything. Get to this house, it's pitch black, and we go down into the basement. This sounds horrible.
It does.
Now that I'm saying it, but in my head I know what happened. So we get down to the basement, and it's literally like,
your cousin Jasmine is black, right?
yeah, she black. She's my cousin. We're all black.
There could be some mixed roots.
No.
Okay.
So we get down there, and it's all this weed everywhere. Girl, she had me trimming weed for 3 days. And when you trim, they're paying you so much money that you are down there. I'm talking about the clothes. She was like, okay, well, let's go change our clothes because obviously whatever clothes you wear are going to smell like weed, like indefinitely. So I put on some old sweats, some shirt from the dude, whatever. We get back down there and the music is going and we're just trimming weed off of the little stem for 3 days. Oh. Girl made like $1,500.
Really?
Yeah, paid for my trip, did a little shopping before I left, got me some Uggs. It was a great time. Shout out to her. Hopefully I can say all this, but yeah, it was crazy. I had never done anything like that before. Completely safe.
Oh my gosh. Okay. What does Canada look like? Does it look like
Beautiful.
the U.S.? Like if you had to name a state.
It's like Oregon or like Seattle or some mountainous place, but it's just beautiful. I mean, the weather was great. It was a little cold, but it was really, really pretty. The food was great. She put me on to like poutine and pierogies and like some Canadian food. It was bomb. Like it was a great time. And the Canadian people were so nice. And the club life was crazy. Like she showed me a great time. I think I was out there for like a week and a half, something like that.
Okay. I love that.
So it was really, really fun.
Okay, so what type of traveler are you? Are you one that just likes to be spontaneous and do whatever, or do you print out the whole itinerary with the prices associated?
I think I'm a little bit of both. I started off as a spontaneous, go with the flow, do whatever, but because that's a little crazy, I turned into like a soft planner. Like I might print out an agenda, but it's not going to be like, we got to go to all of this. It'll be like, if we get to this, it'll be great. If we find something else, let's do it. But if not, we have some other stuff planned.
Yeah.
I think that helps.
It does. Definitely.
What about you?
I used to be the itinerary type because, with our people, some of us be on a budget and want to know how much money they need to bring on the trip. So when we did first start out going to Vegas, I don't think for that particular trip I had an itinerary, but when I went back, I had an itinerary. What restaurants we were going to go to, what activities we could go to were free, were we going to go to the Fremont experience.
I love that. That is so helpful. Because sometimes you want to be that free flower, but when you get out there and it's like, well, what y'all want to eat? Now you got to sit here and look on the maps.
I don't have time.
Now you got to figure it out. By the time you figure it out, everyone's hangry. You know what I mean? Like, so a little bit of planning, I think, saves a trip.
Definitely like to know what's going on first.
Yeah. Have you been on a cruise?
I have.
Did you love it?
I loved it. I didn't want to come back. It was a 7-day cruise.
I cannot, with people that are like, oh, I'll never go on a cruise. And I'm just like, oh, you don't know what you're missing. Even now, post-pandemic, I don't care. Cruises will change your life. I had the time of my life.
I'm ready to go back.
When I tell you...
all I can do is think about the food.
Oh, the food. The food is 24 hours.
24 hours. That's the problem.
There's restaurants. We got the all-inclusive. So that little wristband, run me my strawberry daiquiri.
Yeah.
Now.
Unlimited drinks.
Now. I want it now. And I love being able to go somewhere and get something and not have to pull out my card, not have to sign a damn receipt. Like, just give me my stuff. They even had a little nightclub on the cruise I went on.
Yeah.
A magic show, everything.
The magic show. You were on Carnival?
Yeah.
Me too. I shot a music video for my ex.
Okay.
On the cruise.
Okay.
Called Show Me What You Got.
Can we?
Yeah.
Oh. Now we're going to watch it.
Here you go. It's a little, when we broke up, I logged into his YouTube account and deleted that video.
I know that's right.
He was so mad. He was like, why would you delete my videos?
Oh my God.
Sad. But yes, girl, filmed the whole video on the cruise.
Do you do excursions when you get off?
Yes, we did. We did some excursions in Mexico. Snorkeling.
Always.
Had an anxiety attack because we had to pretty much like jump off the cliff into the water, and it was like raining a little bit that day. It was like, because
you couldn't just jump off the boat.
No, it was like you know, you can see straight out in the ocean.
Yeah.
So we could see the storm coming.
Yeah.
No, they took us over to some cliff. It wasn't a big cliff, but we had to jump off. So I started like hyperventilating before I jumped in the water. So we did that, the snorkel, and then we also did a zip line.
Oh yeah, I love zip lining. Oh, that is so much fun. I'm big on excursions, especially on vacation. I'm that friend where it's like, dang, that costs $400. We're on vacation. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So I did the swim with dolphins, kiss the dolphin, loved that. And then this like, I forget what it's called. It's like a hydro, that thing that shoots water out of your feet.
Oh, and you're up in the air.
And you're up
like
in the air.
Flying?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
How was that?
It was amazing. It was and my booty was jiggling too when I was up there. I was like, oh my God, this is so much fun. It's a little learning curve because you got to figure out how to like stand up in the water, and then the pressure pushes you out of the water, and then you got to figure out how to
So
like
you don't flip over?
stay up. Yeah, girl. But I mean, it was a couple of times I fell up in there. But me and my friend Jessica, who I went on the cruise with, we were sitting on the beach, and the guys were like, hey, do you guys want to do this? We're like, how much is it? And they was like, oh, it's $350 for like 8 minutes. And we're like, $350 for 8 minutes? That's crazy. Like, no, we're good. Go ahead. Girl, we got to drink a little bit. It was like, well, when are we going to ever do this again? So we went ahead and did it, and it was amazing. Amazing.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah. I want to do it again now that I know, like, what I'm doing.
What to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a water baby, too, so anything in the water, I'm down for it.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
Sure.
I don't know if I'll snorkel. Well, I don't know.
Snorkeling is good. You got to get in some calmer water. And you're not supposed to be jumping off a cliff to snorkel.
Okay, so for our anniversary a couple years ago, we did go snorkel again. The water was a little rough, but some salt water got in Ryan's mouth and he threw up.
Oh my God.
And all the fish swarmed us. We could have got eaten by a shark. He said he's never snorkeling again. Good, because I'm never snorkeling with you again.
Oh, see, it's always a little freak accident that has people not want to ever do it ever
because
again.
Girl, he threw up, and it was I'm sitting here laughing. I was laughing at him because the salt water got in his mouth. He was like,
oh my God.
Before I could get all my laughs out, I feel something brushing up against my girl. The fish swarmed us. A little bit of fish swarmed us. It could have been a shark.
Yeah. Do shark eat throw up? I thought they eat blood.
Chum, whatever. I don't know. It's considered chum. I just know. And so I'm sitting here laughing until the fish start touching me. Now I'm screaming and swimming away from him in the opposite direction. One of the girls was like, oh my gosh, what happened? Whatever you guys did, tell your husband to do it again. No, girl, I'm getting out.
It's up.
So he threw up twice. I got as far away from him as possible. He said, nope, I'm done. I'm getting out. So he got out before the snorkel was even over. He said, I'm not getting in the water ever again.
Oh my God.
Because he's the type who, he's not going on a cruise because he's scared of open water.
Yeah, open water is scary. I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah.
A couple of those nights when I was walking around in a cruise ship, I was like, well, I'll be damned. If this goes south, there's nothing we can do. And then the fact of like, if you fall off a cruise ship, there's like a 0.5% survival rate.
Did you hear about that guy who fell off the cruise ship and he survived?
Wait.
Like
yes,
not long
actually,
ago.
I think I did.
Yeah, and they found him.
They weren't able to circle back. Was it another boat that found them?
I think so.
Yeah, because I think for a cruise ship to stop and turn around and come back and get you, it'll take like 5 hours or something crazy to where you just out there. So, ooh, that's the only thing that kind of scares me. But
yeah, I want to go on another cruise, but definitely when the kids are like a little older, or not with them. But I would love to go like, just again, like you and I need to go on a cruise.
I'm definitely down for that. Okay, what's your number one travel hack, real quick? Super quick.
Number one travel hack for me is, what can I do too?
Yeah.
Planning ahead, knowing where you're going, and rolling up the clothes.
Dang, you took mine.
Dang it!
Okay. Those are great hacks because rolling up your clothes is a game changer. That's how you know you travel for show, for real. Okay, my travel hacks would be, you said knowing where you're going. I would say go with the flow because I've had a lot of flight delays, cancellations, and it's like you never know why you shouldn't be somewhere. So don't get too upset and all hustled and bustled and just go with the flow. Enjoy your extended vacation. Do what you gotta do. That's number one.
Okay.
Number two, a travel hack. I think, what were we about to say?
I was going to say turning on your international plan on your phone. Because when we were in Rome, being able to use my phone and the GPS to, even if, since we were walking, it would still tell you like where to go.
Huh, smart.
Because most people there were speaking Italian. So are you the type to, when you go out of the country, do you rent a car or you get drove around?
Every time I've gone out of the country, we use like car services. Okay. We never rent a car because it's like trying to learn somebody else's rules. I barely even got everything down pat. So no. But yeah, that's usually what we do. I guess really just like know your travel itinerary and stuff, similar to what you said. But yeah, safe travels, y'all.
Yeah, safe travels. Make this a good year, y'all.
Thank you guys for watching. If you have any upcoming travel, be sure to be safe and have fun, you know, make some friends. You can find the love of your life on vacation.
Know who you're traveling with.
Oh my God.
Careful.
We didn't even talk about that. Traveling with the wrong people. That's a thing. Yeah, be safe. Traveling should be a fun thing. And thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, leave us a rating. Let us know how we're doing. We love chatting up with y'all for sure. Until next time, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, y'all. Well, that wraps up today's episode. Thanks for listening to another episode of the 8090 podcast.
Yes, be sure to give us a rating. We want to hear how we're doing, hear what we sound like to y'all, because I do want to see what people have to say about us. Subscribe, do all that good stuff.
Yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel.